Jen. Good to see you all. I've got about a 15 to 20 minute Pilates Express for you this morning. So you just need a mat. Even your carpeting at home would work just great. So let's just start with a big deep inhale through your nose. Can you bend your knees, put your feet on the ground? Good, shoulders back. Nice, exhale out of your mouth, blow out like you're blowing out birthday candles. Good, let's try that again. Inhale, get long in the spine. Exhale, this time we'll add C curve, belly button to spine. Good, just a little bit. Nice, and then inhale like you're being lifted up by the crown of your head. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, belly button in, start that C curve. Let's go a little bit lower, like where maybe the beginning of your shoulder blade happens. Good, look beyond your knees, inhale up. Okay, these are the beginnings of the roll up. We're gonna be picking it up and perhaps kind of going into the power Pilates element of this today. So at any time, feel free to take it easy, to skip some of these exercises to rest. So flex your feet, you're laying all the way back on the floor now. And breathe, good. On your next inhale, reach your hands long above your head. Exhale, keep your legs like they're strapped down. And we're gonna come up, pull your navel to the wall behind you, reach over a big beach ball. Good, we're doing a full roll up. We're gonna really try to articulate and not plop down, which can be really challenging. So if you're newer to the roll up, go ahead and bend your knees, maybe even put one hand off to the side, help yourself up. But as you learn the roll up, I recommend just maybe coming up halfway. Also putting your feet up against the wall will also really help. And again, just like anything, the more we keep at it, the more we practice, the better we become. Good, watch that articulation, keep reaching through your hands. Good, we inhale when we're down. Let's do one or two really good ones. Exhale, come up, reach over your beach ball. Roll down, keep reaching through your hands. Reach your feet, legs are working, feet are active. Good, last one. Inhale when you're down. Exhale, challenge, keep the hands further back behind your head. Good, and then we're gonna round. Nice, stay up with me this time. Bend your knees a little bit. Bend your knees, good. Take your right hand, open it up. Good, breathe in. Are you staying tall? Bend your knees more so I can see shoulders right on top of hips. Good, if you're rounding, you're gonna stay rounded like your mom said, right? So lift up tall, bend your knees as much as you need to get there. Good, come back to center. Try the other side. Good, I'm gonna do the same side again so I can keep seeing your pretty faces. So, you've lifted up. Good, your knees could be straighter as long as you can stay tall. You're continuing to breathe in this final twist. Good, you ready to go to the next exercise? Nice, go ahead and draw your right knee in. Good, and then like you wanna kiss the top of that knee, go ahead and go round back and then come down. Good. So option to keep your head on the floor game. Okay, you don't need to lift it. I don't want you to feel any stress in your neck. Switch to the other leg and give me kind of that long hold. Pay attention to your straight leg. I want it reaching out into space. I want your belly button heavy down to the floor. Good, now we're gonna start to go into rhythm. This is pull for 2 on an inhale, exhale for 2. Good, so head can be down if you're feeling any stress. Good. Little bit harder, instead of hanging on to the knee, reach your hands to the sky. Good, legs are long and strong. Good, reach. Good, remember you're breathing in for 2, you're breathing out for 2. Good, you're taking a break if you feel your form is compromised. Good, give me a couple more, and then we'll move on. Good, how about 2 more? And pause, nice. Take your left knee, good. Can you take your right shoulder? Kind of the same idea to crisscross, but you're gonna go to the outside. This is more for our oblique. So go to the outside of the knee. Good. Are we there? Good. Lift that bottom leg up. Other side, hold for 4 counts. And 3, and 2. Good. And then switch for 2. I want 2 and then 1, you get higher. Switch 2, 1. Good. Challenge hands behind you. Switch 2, 1. Good. 2, 1, 2, 1. How's that long leg? 2, 1. Are you reaching it out into space? 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 2, 1. Good. Chin away from chest, right? We've got space for our fists. We're not gonna cram our neck, our chin to our chest. Hopefully those abs are waking up. I know mine are. Good, and let's hold down, let your head rest. Big sigh. All right, okay. Let's reach up, if your neck allows, and grab towards your toenails. If not, head down will work just fine on this one as well. Good, look at your belly button. If your head is lifted, tiny little ball. You with me? Here, this is double leg stretch. You're gonna open out, inhale, circle the arms around, try to touch your heels of your feet, belly button in. Inhale, get big, exhale, circle, good. Inhale, and when you come into that tiny little ball, I'm giving you an extra beat so the eyeballs get up to the knees. Good, inhale, exhale, blow out of the mouth. Inhale, exhale, higher, higher, higher. Good, inhale, exhale. Those arms are strong. Good, they're pushing the air as well. Good, one more. And hold it, give me 8 little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, roll your head back down. Nice, take a breath. Arms in a T. Good, easy twist to one side. Good, look away from your bent knees, give me a big sigh. If you're dealing with any back issues, I'd suggest just kind of staying in this area. Good, and as always, if anything hurts, we're not gonna do it, right? So we're starting with easy twists. We're testing the back and moving this into what's called a tick-tock. Little more challenging, and again, super optional. If it doesn't work, you just stay in your easy twist. I want your arms out in that T, palms are open, take your knees halfway to the right, chest stays parallel to the sky, and then come back. Good, halfway to the left, and it should feel like a nice stretch. Come back. Good, harder, we're gonna hover, get lower towards the floor. So instead of halfway, I'm like an inch off the floor. Inhale back. Good, other direction. Nice, so those of you that wanna make this challenging, you're gonna extend the legs. Extend the legs on the top, press to the heels, legs are active, half or 3/4 to one side, and up. So the palms are up, so I can't cheat, I can't use my hands. Good. I love this one. This one gives me a nice back release. Good, I hope it's doing the same for you. And again, if not, you're holding it easy. Twist to one side. Hopefully you've maybe gone to the other side if you were holding it. Good. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Good. Press to the heels, chest to the sky. Whew. Beautiful. Okay, let's get those abs one more, and then we'll move to some lower body work. Right leg up. Give me a little pulse and a stretch. Good, my bottom leg is hovering. Good, let's just leave our head on the floor. And then switch, pulse for 2. Good, pulse for 2. Nice, good. Is that too easy? It's a nice stretch, good. Okay, let's make it harder. Let's lift that head now. Good, try to come up. Again, I'm gonna use that like you're gonna kiss the top of the knee. Pulse for 2. Good, if your hammies are tight, keep the knees bent. Okay, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2. Good, flex the feet. 8, 7, flex the feet if you can. 6, 5, hands to the sky for the last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bent knees, tabletop I'll call it, arms out. Good, let's come up to a boat. Good, or teaser, I should say, since we're doing Pilates. Good, biceps next to your face. Big finale right here for the abs. 4, 3, 2, bend your knees. Good job. Okay, let's do some hip and glute work, which is so important for our core, right? Okay, you're more than halfway through. I've got us on the clock here. So you're in a tabletop. Let's just do a cat-cow to release some of that ab work we just did. And yes, we're focusing a little more on the hips, glutes. But Pilates designed all his work to be head to toe, so the core will continue to stay engaged. Good. You're rounding in your cat, letting the head hang. Good job. Whew. Okay, so let's get that core tight. Good. Right knee goes to 90. Good. Right knee and 90. Nice. And then right knee, right wall. We're gonna do a really slow hip circle. Hover that right knee. Good, one more time. 90, side, hover, one more, 90, side, hover, good, other direction, side, 90, hover, side, 90, hover, one more, side, 90, hover. Good, let's go to the other side, left leg in 90, side, good, hover, 90. So I know a lot of you guys run, walk, for sure cycle, right? These are so important to add, and I know Debbie does this with you, but even if you have time just for 3, we just did 3 forward, nice and slow. We're gonna do 3 back. Good, this is also good to do before your workout. Working that hip mobility. Good, see my left side's a little weak here. Nice, very humbling, right? Okay, I get there too. Whew. Nice, okay. So give your wrist a little mini break. Give me a couple circles. Big exhale. Okay, we warmed up the hips in that direction. Go ahead and turn face me. Wide legs. Wide legs. Good. Okay, so slouch. We're gonna just do a 90 to one way, 90 to the other way. Make sure maybe your ankles and knees are padded up. Good. So when you're learning these, just maybe do a little swish. Not a big deal, okay? Go ahead and start to increase your mobility though as you feel more comfortable, so much so that you can lift your hands up, right? Okay, and eventually you don't need to touch the ground. Good. Let's hold it to one side, okay? Hold it to one side. I've got a 90 in front, 90 in back. Good. Sometimes we call these our pretzels. Focusing on that back glute. So modifiers, if this shape is not comfortable, you're gonna lie down on your forearm and you're gonna do the leg lifts here, right? Okay, otherwise, we're gonna stay up for our full pretzel. We're gonna lift that back leg up for 16. Up, 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 up. Nice. If you feel any pain at all, any pinching in your low back, I need you down on your forearm, okay? That should still be very available to you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Now imagine you're trying to touch the wall behind you or maybe your ponytail. Point the toe and reach back, back, firing that back glute. Beautiful. Good. Keep breathing. Keep your good Pilates breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth, and we'll do about 4 more and 3 and stay on the same leg. Okay, I got 1 more for you. You're gonna straighten out. Okay, I'm gonna face this way. I can't handle you guys looking at my feet anymore. Okay. Stay square, okay, but I did not change the working leg. We're just doing a nice leg lift, good. So, you're gonna reach that leg long and lift. Good, 2 movements. Reach away, lift, good. Trying not to lift so high that you create a crease here in the top of your thigh. So reach, lift. Does not need to be that big. Reach, lift. I'd rather see long, lengthen. Good, so reach the leg away and we lift. Good, how's the breath? Reach and lift. Good, reach and lift. Hang in there. We're nearing the end of our time. 3, good, 2, beautiful, and 1, nice, well done. Good, take that leg, bring it up, or bring both legs back to that wide bridge. Good, give me a 90, really slow. The side you just worked is gonna be a little spicy in a good way. Good, hold it to the side that you just worked and fold over. Now that's like a sweet stretch. Give me a breath through it. Breathe out of it. Good, breathe into it. Breathe out of it. If you don't feel this, gosh, I feel it so much. But if you don't, make sure your shin is parallel to the mat. You're not tucking your foot in. Good. You can also try to lean and lengthen over more. Okay, we stretch out the side we just worked, so now we're on the other leg. So, we're gonna start, ooh, this leg's tight. We're gonna lean into that back arm and lift, and lift. So my leg is staying in the 90 shape right now. I'm moving it in 1 unit. Good, I'm not just lifting the ankle or the knee. Everything is lifting up. Good, and again, easy fix, just lay on your arm, your forearm. If the shape bothers you, give me 8 more, good. Eventually you might be able to get both arms up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now point your toes. Reach towards your skull or towards your pony. Good. Pulse it. Good, your leg is lifted. You got this. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Core is tight, belly button to throat. Good, how about 4 more? And 3, and 2, and 1. And you're just gonna lay on your form. You're gonna push your legs straight. I'm gonna just face you all. Nice, good. Hips are square. Good, you can bend the bottom knee, by the way. It's a tad easier, but you can bend it. Reach the top leg away and lift. Good, reach the top leg away and lift. And your core isn't moving. What is your core? Well, it's basically shoulder to hip. Good, that powerhouse, as Joseph Pilates referred to it. It's basically like your trunk, but keep that trunk, especially the ribs, still. No moving. Reach, lift. Good, I got you on the count. Reach, lift. Good, reach, lift. Nice. Good. Reach, lift. Nice. How about 2 more? Reach, lift. Good. No creasing that hip. Reach, lift. Give me another one. You're welcome. I know I added an extra one there. Oh, good job. Okay, come back up. Find that wide bridge. I want to stretch out that hip that we just worked. So give me a couple little swish, swish. Good, I'm not going full range. Now I'm feeling a little more comfortable. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. And then land on the hip that you just worked. Pad yourself up because that ankle and knee can get a little spicy. Shin is parallel to the mat in front of you. Good. However, if you're tight, I bring my foot back and see if that's easier to get into that piriformis hip area. Ooh, take a deep breath. Let your head and neck hang. Big sigh. So this was just kind of a test of the waters. I thank Debbie for letting me do this class this morning. It was a lot of fun, and love to hear what you want to see more of, less of. If something didn't make sense, message me. God, let's reach over that leg. Give me a couple more deep breaths. Whew. Good job, hips. Good job for showing up. Take a deep breath. It's going to be a beautiful day. Inhale. Or if it's your evening, it's going to be a beautiful night. Exhale. Good. Come back home base. Good job. Let's take a deep breath in together. Little back bend there. And I can't wait to keep working out with you and do some more training. Shoulder roll up, back, and down. Thank you so much.